Congratulations to T-Wolves.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, with a win here today, they'll stake a claim to the second-best record in the NBA. That tells you all you need to know about the year they're having. Hey, my...
Like we ain't never ever go hard for this. They don't let us in, we both God and we talking about that. Like you don't practice. Who said I don't go hard? I go so hard. I don't care who got it. We still in charge. These bros, I don't got no time. No. Do you see my pockets? I'm doing just fine. Don't call my line, don't call my line. If you don't show me checks, oh, you try to flex.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup.
What do I know? I don't know. All I know is
standing 6'1", number 9, Rajon Rondo. At power forward, standing 6'9", number 0. At the other guard position, standing 6'5", number 12, Corey Harris. At the other forward position, standing 6'8", number 23, LeBron James. At center, standing 7'1", number 11, James. The head coach of your home team is Luke Walton.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche NBA, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. With that road trip behind them, the Lakers ready to perform in front of their Los Angeles fans. They're among the league's powerhouse teams, presently in second place in the West.
And you know, for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It really has been amazing. Everyone just kept waiting for them to fade, and it never happened.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Gallinari is out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's Wilson Chandler. Then it's Williams. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point. He hits the second from the line. And Steve, tonight, a lot of players who are very, very explosive. It could basically be one long highlight reel tonight.
It is. We have some guys that you get a chance to jump out of your seat and scream when you...
Clippers trail by 5. Setting the floor for the Clippers, we've got also Ivica Zubac's out there, and it's Magruder in at the small forward position.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Suns was superb. He had an incredible number of points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss. And they'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Hey, David, thanks very much. He's one of those players who can do remarkable things on any given night, in any given game. That was a special game he played.
And it wasn't just the performance, guys, but really his preparation. He knew the right way to attack in every situation.
And that was the beauty of it. His ability to read and react to whatever they threw at him.
Here's Motley. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Clippers have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. And the Clippers, it looks like, looking to create a culture change. A team whose chemistry makes it more than the sum of its parts.
You know, you can have all the talent in the world, but it's hard to win if people aren't pulling in the same direction. They want to create the right environment and then find players who fit.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night right here. That's good from Jay.
At the line for 2.
Both good from the line that time. Clippers trail by 3. Pass to Zubac. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Magruder. He's guarded by Stevenson. 3 on the clock. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. LeBron passes to Jay. And the shot goes in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Point guard skills and a power forward's body. The unique versatility of LeBron James.
Pass to Zubac. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
When your defense translates into offense, it's a beautiful thing.
At the top of the key, Williams. 5 to shoot. Williams double team. Shoots from the elbow. The Clippers keep it alive. It's blocked. Over to the wing. Hart the pass to Jay. And he makes good on the layup. Jay's got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams against Ingram. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Williams can't get it to go.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Here's Jay. And the rejection by Zubac. Poked away. Here's Jay. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they get it again. No good from Zubac.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Here's Jay, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 10 points for him.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
A combination of unforced errors and just poor decision making. They need to be much better in that aspect of the game this time around.
Williams up on top. Four on the shot clock. Can they get it? Misses off the right iron.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Hart, that's good.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
Motley the pass to Zubac. Shamet. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steve, you were kind of a positionless player when you played 6'8", highly skilled. Talk about some of the guys who really fit that bill in today's game.
I think guys like LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum does a fantastic job. Ben Simmons, Jaylen Brown, he's done a nice job. Gordon Hayward. Those are the guys that are 6'8", 6'7", can do a lot of different things at that position. One of the best also at that position, Andre Iguodala, to be able to switch out on offense and also play different positions on the offensive end.
Excellent list. Clippers trail by 13. Knocked loose. Right side, Williams. Pocket 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Quick feet, quick release. Hard to check Lou Williams from beyond the arc.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
Here's Magruder. He's guarded by Stevenson. Stevenson against Williams. Zubac kicks to Motley. Rebound the Lakers.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Williams against Ingram. Williams finds Zubac. It's good. It's his 2nd basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Taking a workman-like approach inside. That's the shot you want.
Here's Jay. Good. Jay's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And the Clippers call time here. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And with your defense, one part's your ability, the other, though, is effort, and that one they showed neither.
Also, they were late with their rotations for most of the evening. Gave up a lot of easy points.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for James. Contavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Lance Stevenson. Harris is checked in for Josh Hart. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Ingram. And the basket is good. 10 points for Corey Harris.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Gallinari outside. Down low. That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Williams.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
Harris looking it over. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. No good from Jay.
Well, if you're the coach, you're frustrated right now. That's exactly the look you're trying to get on offense.
Here's Williams. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Still no rhythm. This may be a time when you want to make the extra pass. Give someone else a chance.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Outside Williams. Over Harris. Rondo with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. The shot's good from Jay.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Clippers trail by 18. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gallinari outside. And the Clippers miss again.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, the Clippers have hit the reset button, and you wonder how that affects their head coach, Doc Rivers. Now, he seemed reluctant to lead a rebuild with the Celtics, but he's on board doing it with the Clippers. Even though the Clippers relieved him of his title of president of basketball operations in 2017, Rivers has just signed a new extension that will keep him coaching the team for the next few years. Kevin?
Well, if nothing else, DA, he has guided them through some pretty dark hours. Thank you.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jay. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 18. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Kicks it to Chandler. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the 13-footer. It's rebounded by Jay. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 14-6 run. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Again, the Lakers.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Smitty, so much work done by the players in the offseason. In terms of development, which skills tend to be the easiest to improve upon?
I think there's one, and you got to call it a skill right now, is the easiest is getting in tip-top shape, because that's all on you. Being able to put in the time in your body and nutrition. Next, I think for guys is defensively. I think that's the skill that you obviously can work on. It's about lateral movement, and you don't need others. You can come out and work on that. Next, I think for guys is shooting. And I wouldn't say you'll be Steph Curry from one summer to another, but if you put in the work, you'll see the percentages starting to go up.
There's the pass to Williams. That's tipped. And here we go. Fast break. Kuzma's got it. Now the dish to McGee. And it's McGee with the jam.
And when you can outscore your opponent in transition, that's always going to work to your advantage.
The reason why a number of guys on this roster, they are built for speed. Why not play to your strengths?
Williams kicks to Gallinari. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the second quarter.
Coming off the screen, you expect Gallinari to shoot. Instead, drops it to the roller. Nice play.
Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now here's Harrell. 11 points in the game. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
McGee, the pass to Jay. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Rondo. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 7 points for Gallinari.
Even though Gallinari is not a high flyer, his height helps from mid-range.
McGee's shot is off. Clippers trail by 18. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul. There's 48 seconds left in the first half of the game. To the paint, here's Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Here's Jay, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, what a quarter for him. Firing on all cylinders, putting this team in a good place.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
He's hit his free throws at a pretty good clip this year, 77%.
Well, he has to be careful now. He doesn't want to pick up that 3rd foul this early.
The Clippers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7.
And guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
You look at the trajectory of Williams' career. 2nd-round pick, started slow, but his game has aged like a fine wine.
.26 seconds left here in the second. And the call will go against Corey Harris. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. The first free throw is good.
And just a much better job of attacking and getting to the line here in the second quarter. Didn't have a single attempt in the first.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. They grabbed their own miss.
Guys, he's having a ball out there. I mean, we knew going in that he'd have an advantage on the glass, but I didn't think he could be this dominant. What a difference.
And he's not going to back off. Even with that big lead, he's going to get more motivated to keep stretching out their lead.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Harris, and it's Jay in at the 5 spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Outside Williams. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Corey Harris picks one up.
Well, you talk about a professional scorer, that's Lou Williams. The former Sixth Man of the Year is instant offense.
The first one falls. You know, Lou Williams is just getting more and more efficient year after year.
Yeah, he's starting to make threes at a high clip, a crafty finisher in the lane, and tremendous at working himself to the line.
And there's the call on Montrezl Harrell. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's LeBron. Here's Jay. Rebound by Harrell. Gallinari, the bounce pass. Here's Harris. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 14 points for Corey Harris.
He's just so polished on offense. Harris has what it takes to score from the mid-range. You got to step up on it.
Williams. Corey Harris with the block. And he's able to get it back. Chandler's shot, good. Lakers leading by 14. To the inside, taken away by Williams. Now the Clippers moving it up. Takes the 13-footer. Chandler's shot, good. Chandler's got 5 points now this quarter. 90 seconds now into the second half. Outside Rondo to the middle. Gallinari with the steal. James against Chandler. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Chandler. Williams has got 19 points.
And that's 3 out of 4 now coming out of the break. The offense playing with a purpose.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Jay. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Obviously, Rondo's main priority is to dish the rock. When you're open, he'll get it to you.
Clippers trail by 12. Pass to Harrell. Rondo with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Rondo's running. Here's Kuzma. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, you see the killer instinct. He's going for the death blow.
True story. They got a monster lead that's taking a life of its own.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and teams?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times is just looking to make their teams better, but it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty starts to be questioned.
And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Harrell. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Harrell's got 17.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Overall, it hasn't been pretty for his team, but he has shot the ball well.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
That's what I'm talking about. Man. Good game, baby.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Los Angeles comes into this one after the win against Los Angeles. That game a high-scoring affair. We'll see if this one turns into a shootout as well.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
This is the team's website for more information for availability on any upcoming Lakers games.
And now, your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup.
It's a Western Conference battle here at the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles as the Lakers look to work home court advantage. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. This game is part of the travel schedule for Denver. And, of course, they are still without Jokic.
Yeah, I hear you, Kevin. But really, it's an issue for both teams with regard to the injury situation. So it's a matter of which team can rise up and show the fortitude necessary to play through those injuries and still come out on top.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Denver, Barton and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Beasley is out there with Morris, and it's Olynyk in at the 5 spot. You know, for those in the MVP conversation, sometimes what they do late in the season, Clark seems to sway the voters the most.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? That's a great point, and I think you're right on it. Part of it is we all have a tendency to be prisoners of the present. I'm guilty of that as well. When I've seen a team or player perform at a high level, that's what's most in my mind. But you have to force yourself to, again, look at the totality and the consistency of one's performance, particularly when you're talking about these high individual honors.
Yeah, Rondo just isn't afraid of getting hammered on the inside. Remarkable at getting under the skin of his opponents and forcing the issue.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on the second free throw. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Barton surveying the floor. Five on the clock. It's Beasley on the wing. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Nuggets will retain possession. Here in the late stages of March, the range for teams in the power rankings has really solidified. Look at Toronto. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at the Lakers, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
The Lakers trail. And Stevenson is out there with Jay. And it's Chandler. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Hart in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Shots good from Jay.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Clippers was tremendous. He had 29 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin will see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Greg, something really stoked his fire. Man, there was no holding him back. And when a player is that locked in, you just got to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Now, here's Stevenson. Jay, that ball. Nice feed that time from Stevenson. Jay's got the game tied up here for the Lakers. The Nuggets shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Three-pointer. Thomas, no good.
I think that's got to affect your mental game. I mean, missing open shots like that, unacceptable, and it'll probably mess with your head a little bit too.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Nuggets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, and in a hostile environment, they did not rise to the occasion, especially on the defensive side.
Yeah, there was no shine on that effort. Really lackluster. Their D was nowhere to be found.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Pass to Thomas. Pulls from the top of the key. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Fast break. Here we go. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Now it's a 7-point Laker lead. Denver with the ball. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's get an update on Will Barton's injury. David, any news?
After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. And of course, that would be a brutal loss for this team if he misses any time, as they're getting ready for the end of the season. Kevin?
Okay, Dave, thanks. Sounds like he won't be out for too long. Thomas, no good. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. Taking a look at the Lakers. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Denver. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And when I look at the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
And I know it took a long time for people around the league to trust their success, but I don't think there's anybody left out there who doesn't think they're for real at this point.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Tyson Chandler. The Nuggets trail by 7. Now here's Thomas. 9 points last game out. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got 3 assists tonight.
You can tell Gary Harris is thinking of firing that shot even as the pass is coming his way. Well, you know, you don't get to flourish like IT does without being very creative. Always finds angles to get a shot up, even when defended well. You do what you have to do at his size to finish a drive, and he's one of the best small guys in the league in finishing.
Here's Stevenson. Gary Harris making his last shot. Down low. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Fires for 3. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Lakers have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Jay, the pass to Kuzma, lays it up off the glass.
Kuzma excellent at using his height and touch to perfection. A very confident player.
Murray surveying the D. To the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Hey, Clark, which players, and veterans in particular, do you think have done a great job of adapting their games to remain effective?
Yeah, you know, these lists are pretty long, but I think of Sean Livingston. Remarkable talent, went through some injuries and has found a home at Golden State. Trevor Ariza has been a terrific role player on a couple of teams in his career. Impact player at both ends. You think about Paul Millsap, a guy who has been able to transition to a couple of different teams and provide leadership and great production. So those guys come to mind.
Rejected by Harris. Thomas against Rondo. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket for Murray.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Here's Jay. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Thomas kicks to Hernan Gomez. To the paint, Lyles, and there it is for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caldwell Pope outside. Down low. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A different look for Denver. Olenek, he's checked in for Lyles. Millsap comes in for Hernan Gomez. And it's Will Barton in for Gary Harris.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. Good. And it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Rondo's got 3 assists in the game. The Nuggets trail by 10. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Last time they met was in Denver.
And their defense practically non-existent in that one. Just gave up far too many easy shots.
Yeah, I think they were totally checked out, Greg. At least that's what it looked like. When you play that kind of defense, you expect to lose.
James checked in for Josh Hart. And a switcher also for Denver. Beasley's checked in. Here's Thomas. That one off the back iron and out.
And, you know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start making his shots out there soon. Otherwise, ...
Got it. Good job in the low post. Thomas got 5 now.
And that's big boy muscle from Thomas there. He's a gutsy player, accepts contact and powers right through it.
The shot's good from James.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Beasley outside. Thomas against Caldwell Pope. Shot clock at 6. Back to Beasley. Denver needs to get off his shot. Here's Millsap. On the rebound by Jay. Jay's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Caldwell Pope for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Caldwell Pope against Beasley. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Thomas. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. 3-pointer, Barton. The Lakers with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing by 13. Barton against James. Barton kicks to Olynyk. Puts it up. And that's an air ball. Not even close. That's tipped.
Can't take the reach and length of Barton lightly. Effective at using it to snuff out shots.
And Los Angeles with some changes. JaVale McGee's check. Here's Jay, and that one is hammered home.
And a sturdy screen set for him that time, and he doesn't fool around, just straight to the rim for the finish.
No way for his man to get around that one, that's for sure.
No chance, Kevin. I mean, the screen was in the right spot. His feet were set. He would have had to go straight through him, and that's not legal.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one. Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
Fantastic speed on the break. Speed kills, showing no mercy in transition there, partner.
James against Barton. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Here's Jay, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, you know, it's got to be terribly deflating for the opposition. Boy, they look helpless. Really getting beat up, physically and emotionally.
Here's Millsap. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And Paul Millsap absolutely loves an unselfish style of play.
Well, he firmly believes that everything good starts with 5 guys willing to give up the basketball to get a better shot, going from good shot to better shot, and willing to get the open guy the ball. For Millsap, that's both fun to watch and fun to be part of.
And it's McGee with the jam.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
And that was an Unleashed Chaos moment indeed. What a spectacular play. Sponsored by Under Armour Hover Havoc. Morris with the bucket.
If you're going in amongst the trees, you have got to be aggressive.
Boy, like his intensity, Greg. He's not afraid to take it straight to the rack on the bigger defender. Right at it.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
The Nuggets moving the ball around. Back to Beasley. 5 to shoot. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Wentz.
I could not say it any better, showing you some real focus, taking it inside against the bigger man.
Down low, stolen by McGee. One-on-one here. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Ingram, he's checked in for the Lakers. 1:29 left to play in the first half. Harris kicks to Ingram, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Friday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And for the matchup with the Pacers, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Just 5 on the clock. Beasley for 3. The rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ingram dishes to Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free, and they've done exactly that, made them pay.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
And the game Harris has is similar to Paul George's, an effective, gifted player who possesses a ton of confidence.
And Harris drops them both.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Barton against LeBron. The pass to Morris. Right side, Millsap. Yep, it counts. Millsap's got 4 points in the quarter.
It's good to see Millsap rise up from mid-range because he's pretty proficient from there.
James kicks to Harris. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Nuggets trail by 17. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Morris finds Millsap. Olynyk with it. And it's good, 2 points. Olynyk's got 8 points.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Harris passes to James. Here's Jay. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 15. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
Second half underway. Here's who Mike Malone's got on the floor. Barton and Millsap at the small and power forward spots. Morris is out there with Beasley. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Morris kicks to Barton. Kuzma against Millsap. Back to Barton. Over James. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Los Angeles leading by 15. Passes to Jay. To the middle. Olynyk with the steal.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Paul Millsap is an all-star forward whose dedication to the game is reflected in his year-to-year improvement. He said, "The drive to the gym is where I find my peace, getting my mind prepared. I come with the mindset of getting better. It's gotten me this far." Kevin?
He is a true professional. David, thank you.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there.
He's lucky to get away with that, though, guys. I mean, it could have earned him a technical for hanging on too long.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Clark, there was a rules change not too long ago that promoted more help defense, less one-on-one defense. Good or bad?
I like it. Again, there's always going to be a premium on defending one-on-one, but positioning defenders where you can help better and more, I think it's trying to make sure the offensive side doesn't get too much of an advantage where the rules have gone in the past. So I think it's a nice balancing act for the game. Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Millsap dishes to Barton. Here's Olynyk, and he drops it in from the low post. Olynyk's got 12.
Leaving folks open around Barton is a no-no. He'll torch you whenever you do that.
James outside. Here's Jay. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Good job putting the pass in front of him, throwing it where he's supposed to be, not where he is, paving the way right to the bucket.
The Nuggets trail by 18. It's Barton on the wing. Back to Morris. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. He's got 8.
Playing big, willing to go toe-to-toe against a guy who towers over him.
Yeah, I like his heart there, the competitive spirit. I mean, refusing to be held in check by bigger defenders. That's all heart and competitive spirit.
And let's quickly check out the best young defenders, how they've been playing in the low post lately. Your rookie block leaders for the past month. Well, you look at Jay, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks.
He's been a factor on the inside, an impressive stretch for him defensively.
Well, he's been slapping shots out of there all last month. I mean, he's building a reputation as a guy you don't want to challenge inside. His arrow is definitely pointing north.
Barton against James. Pass to Olynyk. It's deflected. Fast break, the Lakers. And it's James missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Millsap. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You know, this is where Millsap excels. I mean, a great interior score. He has the size and touch to pulverize defenses.
Tries again. Harris takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Yeah, no let up. The killer instinct on display, trying to put this team away. I love the tenacity. You know, he's been off so far, Kevin, but there's still time. I mean, he just needs to settle it down, idle it down a little bit, and try to contribute as much as he can on the offense within himself.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul called on the Denver Nuggets. The Lakers have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Harris is checked in for Denver. Jamal Murray comes in for Morris. Kuzma against Murray. Olynyk in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 20. Here's LeBron.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
Yes, indeed. And LeBron is a force rolling to the rim. When he's diving inside, he's looking for the punch.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Harris finds Olynyk. Six to shoot. Murray, the pass to Olynyk, and stolen by Kuzma. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Got it. Nice one there from Jay. Jay's got 40 points. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Lakers?
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
In the corner, it's James to the inside. And there's the basket on the shot from Jay. Jay's got 17 points here in the second half. Denver calls timeout.
Yeah, he's got to make some adjustments here. Just too easy to score in the lane against them right now.
Yeah, there's no reason why they should be scoring at will down there easily as they have. I mean, they've got to be more aggressive inside.
And the Lakers making a change here. Hart's checked in. The Nuggets also changing it up. Lyle comes in for Olynyk. And it's Juan Hernangomez in for Barton. Murray kicks to Millsap. Shoots over Kuzma. And that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 4 points this quarter.
The way Millsap can space the floor with his jump shot is very important to him.
Lakers shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. And Paul Millsap, a four-time All-Star in Atlanta. Greg, as we know, he missed most of last season after left wrist surgery.
A big loss after just signing that mega contract with the Nuggets. I mean, he's a lot older than most of their core, but a great fit in their front court and obviously one heck of a player.
Rondo with the steal. Here's Jay. That one good for two. Jay's got 44.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Harris outside. And he nails the jumper. Harris has got 11 points.
Tell you what, that stroke of Harris's is poetry in motion. A smooth shooter who feels like he can knock it down from anywhere.
Here's James, and it's good, 2 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Murray kicks to Harris. Inside, deflects the pass. Here's James, again, Los Angeles.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Here's Murray, 12 points for him. Outside Millsap. Back to Hernangomez. Left side Harris. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Over to the left wing. Hernangomez. And another miss by Denver. Here are the Lakers. Now the Lakers on the break. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 20.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Murray, no good. The Lakers shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. It's good from long range.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Millsap dishes to Harris. Murray against Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. Will it go? Misses off the left iron.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, they can't find anything. They're lost right now. Everything working against them.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
No good from Jay.
Boy, they ran the offense well to get this look. Even though he missed it, I think they liked the shot.
Shot's good by Lyles.
You know, an area worthy of further development for Murray is keeping his teammates involved.
No good from Jay.
And low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
I agree with you. Not a good shot, not good offense. They can get a much better look than that, but they're going to need to be patient to do so.
Here are the Lakers. Kuzma passes to Jay. Millsap grabs the miss. Millsap's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murray with it. 12 points for him. He kicks to Millsap. Over Rondo, and that one's good. Millsap. Millsap's got 11.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Hart. Here's Jay. Millsap grabs the miss. The Nuggets shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Gomez kicks to Murray. 1:27 left in the third. Here's Millsap, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Millsap's no stranger to physical play. Doesn't avoid contact, and that helps him get to the free throw line quite a bit.
Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lance Stevenson comes in for James. Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. The Nuggets also changing it up. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Morris comes in for Gary Harris. And Thomas subbed in for Jamal Murray. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's look at the numbers here for Brandon Ingram. How last month turned out for him? Putting up about 10 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Better than expected. He still has a ways to go, but I like what I'm seeing right now.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Back to Stevenson. Inside. Ball's knocked loose. Millsap with the steal. Thomas down low. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Thomas, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Millsap finds Beasley. Back to Millsap. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Stolen by McGee. And now Stevenson running the floor all by himself. That one good for 2. Stevenson's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Vitally important. I mean, if you relax for a second, you're cooked. You're toast. They learned that lesson there.
Put a little extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force.
Tell you what, fellas, you cannot throw it down any harder than that. That was a rim rattler.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Chandler. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Lance Stevenson, and it's Jay in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Beasley kicks to Haslam. No good on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Jay from outside off the mark. The Nuggets shooting for the game at 42%. Clark, fast break fundamentals, center the ball, run two wings on each side, have another guy set up from outside, last guy trailing. We don't see that much convention.
No, we don't, Kevin, and I'm chuckling because I know it grinds the gears of a lot of basketball purists, mine included. I really don't like to see guys fan out to the three when the layup is readily available. It's part and parcel of how it's played now, but I think there's a balance. I think you should still be running for layups and use the three in transition, maybe in a delayed fashion versus the primary break fashion.
You see a lot of turnovers, too, a lot of missed opportunities on the break these days.
Yeah, great point, Kevin. You're right. Guys trying to get that ball out to the three instead of taking the easy layup opportunity. Agree with you 100% there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Beasley against Stevenson. The feed to Haslam. Stevenson against Beasley. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Fast break. The Lakers goes up. Yet another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Boy, you look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He is a wonderful defender, and you really got to admire the way he positions himself to come up with these steals.
And again, Denver no good.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Thomas against Ingram. Here's Leiden. And Haslam kicks to Leiden. Ingram against Thomas. Shoots the three. Cans it from downtown.
He didn't get a chance to knock one down in the first, but the defense left him a look, and he nailed it. He'll make them pay when he's open.
Chandler, the pass to Jay. Chandler, right side. Lakers passing it around. Clock at 6. Stevenson outside. Got a hand on it. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Vanderbilt. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. It's Beasley on the wing. Over Stevenson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Mark, these days, less emphasis on divisional rivalries, more emphasis, it seems, on conference rivalries. Are you reading that the same way?
Yeah, I am, and I think part of it is because winning your division doesn't necessarily affect your playoff seeding the way it used to. And I think if we get rid of conferences, the rivalries could shift again. So I've already laid out my position on conferences. Let's stay East and West.
And it's Thomas with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And Haslam kicks to Leiden. And the shot goes in. And here's Bullock. There's the pass to Stevenson. To the middle, Beasley with the steal. And now the Nuggets, fast break. Vanderbilt. No good off the front iron. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Stevenson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Great job getting to the right spot on the court. Beautiful passing all the way around.
Denver's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Thomas surveying the D. Out to the right wing. And again, Denver with the triple.
You don't want to leave guys free when Thomas has the ball. He's really good at finding the open man. Solid possession there.
Caldwell-Pope outside. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Thomas finds Beasley. Clark, you played for a small market team in Indianapolis, so difficult now for them to retain all-star level talent, or so it would seem.
Yeah, that's always been the case, Kevin, and I don't think that's changed much. You know, KD goes from Oklahoma City to the Bay Area. Kyrie Irving and Gordon Hayward go from small markets to Boston, although Kyrie was traded. Gordon Hayward was signed as a free agent. I think it's just one of those inherent issues that will continue to be a challenge for some of the small market teams. That's why the draft and developing drafted players for those teams is so critically important. You know, this just hasn't been his quarter. I mean, he doesn't seem to be comfortable at all, particularly shooting. I mean, he knows he's struggling right now.
And for the Nuggets, they're shooting not great, 40% for the game. Down low, Jay, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the Nuggets can't hang on to the ball. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule. On Saturday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Then on Tuesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago against the Bulls.
You know, most teams might get worried at a long road schedule like this one, but they've been so good away from home. I think they might be looking forward to it. You have to respect what this team can do when they're in your building.
Here's Lyles, and the dunk by Lyles.
Surveying the floor, Gary Harris recognizes when his teammates have open looks and gets it to him.
The Lakers have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Jay, the pass to Chandler, and there's the foul. It's on Trey Lyles. And that'll be his third foul so far. In terms of competitive balance, Clark, with 2-3 teams being the heavy favorites every year, what do the other teams really have to play for?
Well, first and foremost, the opportunity to rewrite that script. I mean, just because teams are heavy favorites don't mean they're going to prevail in competition. So that's the first thing. And you never know what can happen. We've talked about it before, Kevin, the unpredictability of teams and seasons, how they play out, injuries, personnel, all of that stuff factors in. So if you're a competitor, you want to knock off whoever's expected to be the top team.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
It's on Gary Harris. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Jay. Denver's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. To the middle, tries to save it, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
You know, that's not how you distribute the ball. Needs to be more focused when making passes like that.
LA's gone 0 of 3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Caldwell Pope. That shot misses, and it's Denver the other way. Here's Harris. And another miss by Denver.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Murray right side. The dish to Haslam. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
You know, they've got to make him earn those threes. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Caldwell Pope against Murray. Ball's knocked loose. Hart the pass to Jay. Lakers working the ball around now. Shot clock at 5. Tries it from 19. Yet another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Murray kicks to Harris. Back to Murray. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And with Murray, you have an all-around scorer. somebody who feels comfortable shooting from just about any spot on the floor, off the catch or dribble.
To the paint. Back to Stevenson. To the left side wing. Jay, the pass to Chandler. And another. Once again, shot good from Jay.
I'll tell you, he's beating up the defense in this quarter, going right at him and scoring in a variety of ways.
Murray against Caldwell Pope. Now Stevenson. Harris outside. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Jay. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the fourth quarter has been efficient at 56%. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Well, Clark, some G League salaries on the rise due to two-way contracts.
Yeah, and I think some of it is a function, Kevin, of the league's prosperity and success as revenues continue to grow. But I don't think it's a handout. I mean, when these guys get called up to the NBA, they've got to continue to be ready to produce and contribute, because at the end of the day, it's about production if you're going to make your way into the NBA.
1:51 left in the fourth. Here's Stevenson. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game. Denver's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Chandler against Lyles. Top of the key, Harris. Now here's Murray. Guarded closely. Clock at 6. The Nuggets with another miss. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
Greg, I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jay.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Morris is checked in for Denver.
Nuggets substitution. Monday Morris.
Passes to Leiden. Shot from the wing. Rebound the Lakers. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Hart the pass to Jay. And here's Stevenson. Covered by Lyles. And it's in there.
And leaving nothing to chance here on this game-clinching run.
Exactly. Cold-blooded. Separation solidified. Great effort.
Morris outside. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Well, it's official now. Your team is in the playoffs. So what do you draw from tonight's game in terms of motivation going forward?
Well, I think that we have to stay focused, you know. I know that we're in good shape going into postseason, but this is not the time to get complacent. We got a lot of people depending on us to do big things in the playoffs, and we just got to keep our foot on the pedal.
Well, we'll see where that kind of aggressiveness takes you in the postseason. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. With me, oh, you know him, Shaquille O'Neal. You know this guy too, Kenny the Jet Smith. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. And for Los Angeles, their win-loss record this season is outstanding, and it has them just a slim 2 games behind the conference leaders.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Don't forget to come out to the game for calendar day. What better way to pass the game?
Yeah, hey yo, backstage for your class. I'm here with my city, this a god, yeah.
And now, your luck.
Welcome, everyone, to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Looking at Boston, they took a win in their last game against Sacramento. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
And always tough on the road, but that attack mindset that they brought offensively, I really felt like that set them apart.
Well, also great execution. Let's not forget about that. Being active gets you only so far if you lack the discipline.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. And isn't it amazing how overnight the Lakers went from a rebuilding team to a contending team now with LeBron?
Yeah, whatever team LeBron has been on has always been a threat to make the finals. Magic Johnson knows that. He was always a threat to make the finals. 9 for him, 8 for LeBron. I mean, the Lakers recognized and know that they have a 4-year window with LeBron now. Titles are a standard for Magic Johnson and the Lakers, and their commitment to bringing LeBron in shows that.
Now, here is Irving after LeBron James's miss. Morris finds Horford. Yep, that one goes in there.
Well, every year, Horford becomes a little bigger threat offensively, and that time against good defense.
Jay, the pass to Harris, and he comes up with the deuce. Harris has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here is Irving. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento.
And we have to mention his rebounding. It wasn't all about the offense. He battled his tail off down low.
Here's Smart.
And playing with a real edge on defense. Harris doesn't mess around when it comes to guarding his man.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Irving against Kuzma. Outside Tatum. Clock at 6. Poke loose. And here we go. LeBron heading to the hoop. And the dunk by James.
You got to stay on James in transition. If you give him room to run, he jumps all over you.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Rondo against Irving. Pass to Morris. Tatum, that's for 2. Nice jump shot. Good. Rondo with the ball. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Jay, the pass to Rondo. Lakers passing it around. Jay. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, it's hard to imagine that 1 year ago, AI wasn't even in the NBA. Now he's an important part of this team.
The improvement he's shown from that first pressure-packed game, it's been remarkable. He's always showed potential, but where he is now with his impact is beyond what anyone could have expected.
Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving kicks to Tatum. And there's the pass to Smart. Inside, here's Morris. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
So a nice look there from Smart, finding the open man.
Jay, the pass to James. Lays it up and banks it in.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Morris finds Irving. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart. Sinks the triple. Smart's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's always option number 1 in the pick and roll. If you have the advantage, score the ball.
Some teams see Webb now struggling. Others are surging. It's the mad dash to determine playoff seedings, and it's fun to watch.
And for fans of the underdog, this is why we play out this season. Only the strong prevail. Survival of the fittest. Everybody wants a chance to try to make sure that their team is the one to win. So, yeah, struggling is common for everyone. How do you handle those struggles, and how do you get through them? And usually it's with teamwork, chemistry, and, again, some hard work at the end.
Irving passes to Baines. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving has proven to be a sensational teammate.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Here's Jay, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Now Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Morris. Smart on the wing. Guarded by Harris. Here's Tatum. Rondo with the rebound. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Out to Harris. Again, Los Angeles.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Irving against Kuzma. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a glance at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's top assist men over the past 10 games. 5th on the list, LeBron James.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
That's just a quick move to the 10 and an even quicker reaction by the D to stop him.
And Jay gets the whistle. Now, here's Rozier on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. Rozier and Brown in the backcourt. Marcus Morris is out there with Horford, and it's Baines in at the 5.
And Rozier is outstanding at drawing fouls on these kinds of shots.
It's his first trip to the line.
And from the line thus far, how about 83% on the season? Outstanding.
And see, well, what a force Terry Rozier has become. Finally got that chance to play last year and made the most of it.
Well, look, we all knew he had the athleticism, but what we didn't know was how he reacted to a ton of minutes being played. And obviously, he stepped up. Players respect him. He's a guy you want on your side.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Nuggets just played phenomenal. He had 64 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you, guys. Could you believe that performance? Wow.
I mean, it was really something to see. I mean, he showed everybody just how special he is when he is on his game.
Oh, yeah. Once he got them on the ropes, he never let them off the hook. It was full-speed energy basketball at its greatest.
Horford kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Time now for an injury report. Now an update on Gordon Hayward from David Aldridge. David, what'd you find out?
They checked out his foot, and it appears he may have sprained his toe on that play. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
And let's just hope that he doesn't have any setbacks during his recovery.
Fingers crossed, and hopefully it's nothing but good news from now on when David gives us updates on him.
Here's Rozier after the made shot from Jay. Rozier the pass to Brown. Morris against Stevenson. Morris inside. Can't connect from short range.
Oh, great effort there. That's how you defend the paint.
Yeah, he has that capacity. He knows exactly where to position himself to protect the rim.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. LeBron, he's checked in for the Lakers. That free throw good from Jay. Boston trailing. Rozier kicks to Horford. Passes it to Baines. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baines has got 7 points.
And Horford really shows off his nice passing with that dime. For a big man, he sees the floor very well.
Down low, here's Jay. And he takes that one up and powers it through. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
Yeah, and both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
Rozier the pass to Horford. On the wing, Brown. Feeds to Morris. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
When Morris gets it down in the paint, he's deadly, using his big arms to get these shots up and in.
Here's James, and it's sent back by Horford. Morris outside. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 3 assists tonight.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The defense is doing just enough to bother him on the jump.
Brown the pass to Morris. And the rejection by James.
Oh, you got to be cautious around James. He's always on the hunt to swat away shots. Defense in your rear view may be closer than they appear.
Now here's James following the miss by Marcus Morris. Every year there seem to be a few rookies, C-Web, who immediately show that they should have been drafted a lot higher. Why is there the difficulty in placing these guys where they should be drafted? Why are evaluations sometimes wrong?
Evaluations, they can be so iffy because of a team skill set. I tell a lot of players when they come into the NBA, don't be frustrated after your first year or second year if you haven't played the way that you want. In order to be a great basketball player, you have to have a great situation, a team that needs you to do certain things at certain times that you can do for them. And so I think why evaluating is so hard is because you're evaluating the player and then evaluating the unknown, how they fit in with these different pieces that have already been established on your team. And that's kind of the wild card. You can know if a guy can shoot, dribble, and pass, but how does it work with the other players on the team? And so there's some GMs that have missed out on a lot of great talent, but you can't beat them all up because it's so many moving parts into this evaluation that usually it's easier to get it wrong than right.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. Lakers trail by 3. Here's Jay. Stevenson inside the three-point line. Rebound, Boston. Rozier's got 5 rebounds tonight. Knocked away. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A post-All-Star break look now at how the breakdown between three-pointers and other shots have been for Boston.
And they have been feasting from long range, shooting with volume and accuracy. It's been a good recipe for them offensively, and boy, it puts a lot of pressure on opposing defenses to try and cover all that space.
Irving's checked in for Aaron Baines. Brown feeling it out a bit. Morris kicks to Brown. Sinks that one from the post. Brown's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, if you thought the D was going to tighten up on him here in the second quarter, think again.
Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he gets it to go.
Oh, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
Here's Jay. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
He's giving them a nice lift this quarter. The shots are falling for him.
The Lakers making a switch here. Ingram's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Smart's checked in for Terry Rozier. The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Irving against Ingram. Irving double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. So it's the Lakers now. Poke loose. It's stolen by Morris. It's stolen. Here's Jay. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And it's Irving with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And it's in there. That's 10 points for Jaylen Brown. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Here's Jay, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Here's Brown after the basket by the Lakers. Smart misses. Stevenson outside. Morris with the rebound.
Yeah, that's just poor decision-making. He's got to be better in those situations.
Well, I'd love to hear his explanation, the coach right there. I mean, that should be an interesting conversation.
Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. The Lakers shooting 47% in the second quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
The Lakers have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. Harris has checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Lance Stevenson. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the Celtics. Irving surveying the floor. Kicks it to Tatum. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one wide left. Here's the Lakers with the ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Harris passes to Jay. And yes, it's good. Jay's got 28.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Irving. Pass to Smart. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game. Harris against Tatum. And the call will go against Corey Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Tatum against Harris. Shot clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Here's Tice. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
Tice.
Lakers leading by 3. Here's Jay. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
Here's a look at some stats for Jay. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. First in scoring, first in steals, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Celtics. And that one is hammered home.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Celtics trail by 5. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Morris. Here's Tice. It's blocked. And even 3-on-3 break. The shot's good from Jay. Jay's got 34 points.
Oh, such a creative player. Look, James is fantastic at reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Irving dishes to Tatum. Poke loose. It's stolen by Harris. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Rondo with the ball. LeBron, good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Boston's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Irving kicks to Tatum. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
That's amazing, the creativity, and you see how fluid an athlete Tatum is.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. And with all the drama, Greg, that has followed Irving the past few seasons, he reached out to Kobe Bryant for some guidance.
And just like Irving and LeBron had to go their own ways, so did Kobe and Shaq. Very few players know what it's like to be in a situation like Irving, but Kobe's one of them. And Kobe gave Irving the confidence to not be afraid of standing out in his career decisions, and so far it's paid off handsomely.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the Nuggets. Smart kicks to Morris. 1:41 left in the first half of the game. Tatum wide open, he fires one. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
To the left side wing. James finds Harris. And it's off the back rim, no good. Celtics trail by 9. Smart deciding where to go with it. 1:06 left now here in the second, and it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups, knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, he's really been catching the defense off guard so far here in this game, racking up a bunch of trips to the line.
Well, and a few times he's done a good job of initiating contact, yet getting the foul call on the defender.
LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Jay in at the center position. That's the Laker 5. The rebound by the Celtics. Irving kicks to Smart. To the inside. Shot is good, and the Los Angeles leads cut down to 6 on the bucket from Baines.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Jay, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And Boston called for the foul. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try to get under your skin. C-Web, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in the green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, the Michigan State fans, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they'll do is put a big Michigan M up there, and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people at Ohio State, to Cleveland, they always, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you suck, Ohio State is the best, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock her down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. That's great. Here's Irving, following the basket by Al Horford. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. That one a little long. Fast break, here we go.
Well executed, and then you love the strong finish.
So many fast breaks now ending the three-point shot. Good to see them taking it to the rack.
Celtics trail by 7. Right side, Irving takes the 12-footer and hits. Irving's got 11 points.
You better respect the sensational ball handling from Irving. I mean, phenomenal slashing through defenses.
Left side, Rondo. Now the pass to Harris. And stolen by Horford. Here's the teardrop. Smart misses.
Yeah, good interior D there, prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. In the corner, Horford with it. Three-pointer. And that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That sets off a 5-game tour for them. Tatum on the wing. James covering. Tatum passes to Irving. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Horford. Boston, no good that time either. Lakers leading by 5. Outside Rondo to the paint. Here's Jay. Good work defensively by Horford.
Having a little bit of trouble at the start of the half. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for Jason Tatum. Boston's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Smart dishes to Brown. Back to Smart. And it goes down 2 points. Smart's got his second basket of the night.
I like Smart being aggressive right time, getting into the lane, using his power and speed to his advantage.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And no doubt that Marcus Smart is one of the better defenders at his position. Quick feet are complemented by that strong frame, and he just digs in and against would-be scorers and just never lets them get comfortable.
Here's Jay. Rebound by the Celtics. Horford's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
A nice shot by Irving. And Greg was smart. When he's off the floor or injured, you notice just how it changes the team's defense.
Yeah, I mean, the defense overall just seems to have less bite, less edge, less toughness without Smart. And the way he plays, you feel like he is looking to make a play on defense rather than just trying to slow his man down. Great at taking charges and forcing turnovers. He is truly the catalyst of their defense.
Here's Morris. After the made shot from Jay, Morris kicks to Brown for the lead, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to Jay. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And you can sense there, Rondo taking some pride in shredding the D with his passing, has exceptional vision.
Boston's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Horford, and a dunk by Horford. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
For Boston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Irving double team. Here's Morris. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's 11 points for Marcus Morris.
Great decision, great find. I mean, draws the double team and passes out of it to create the open look.
James, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. And the Lakers lead by 1.
James loves pulling up immediately off the pass. You can't give him any breathing room, even when the pass is coming his way.
Here's Irving, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Oh, that's just a terrific night for him from the floor, making almost everything he looks at.
Jay, the pass to Harris, to the inside, outside for Rondo. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Well, some rookies have been making a name for themselves on the glass this past month. Let's see who we're talking about. Well, you look at Jay, 3rd in rebounding, and what a physical presence inside.
And every team in the league needs a guy who can go and get. I mean, his great work on the boards certainly endear him to the coaching staff.
Irving dishes to Brown. Back to Irving. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And this is Irving at his best. Aggressive, locked in, looking for a shot.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to just 1 with the basket from Jay.
Well, he's not going to back off when he's down. I mean, when he's got a chance to attack the basket.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Corey Harris. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. He's around 14 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what. I mean, Horford does a great job of keeping this team together. A glue guy, high IQ. Teammates love him. then he's capable of stepping up big when it matters most.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And talking about Horford, some people criticize his production, Chris, but his contributions go well beyond the stat sheet.
You're so right, Kevin. He gets a great read every time down the floor, on both ends of the floor. He can orchestrate the offense, and he can finish in a variety of ways.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ingram kicks to Hart. Ingram against Brown. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Inside, Jay, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Boston trailing. Pass to Rozier. Whoops, they pick off the pass. To the middle, here's Jay, and he uses the glass on the layup. Jay's got 49 points in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Horford kicks to Irving, and the pass to Tatum. Horford high post. Passes to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. Knocks it loose. Caldwell Pope on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Celtics trail by 5. 1:09 left to play in the third. Rozier kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 6. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got his 4th assist in this one. It's Ingram on the wing. Pass to Hart to the middle. Here's Jay. Good work defensively by Horford.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly. Then with the quick reaction time. Good movement there. And the lead pass was right where it needed to be.
Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope. And another one falls. Amazing. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And what you love about Tatum is that scoring gene, but with efficiency, both from the field and the line.
The first one falls, so it's both teams making substitutions here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Well, he's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
Both free throws good from Jay. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's listen into the huddle of Brad Stevens.
Talked about it in the pregame. We have to play with game awareness and poise. Run back on defense, get great shots down.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Celtics. Down low, it's Morris and Horford. Kyrie Irving is out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Tatum in at the 3. Jay, the pass to Ingram. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Knocked loose. Stolen by Smart. Here's Irving. Plays it in off the breakaway. Irving's got it all tied up now for Boston.
That's just elite defense by Smart. Seizing the opportunity and taking it the other way.
To the paint. Here's Jay, and it's sent back by Horford.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his 5th foul.
Oh, man. Well, now he's going to be walking a tight line. I mean, one more foul, and his night is a wrap.
Irving against Caldwell Pope. Now here's Irving. Not a lot of room. In the corner, Horford with it. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Here's Jay, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
A little bit shaky at the line there. I mean, he did the important part and got him in front.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. And McGee kicks to Ingram. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Oh, he's quick on the draw. You got to understand that Ingram is comfortable firing as soon as he catches passes.
Irving drives in. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Down low and stolen by Horford. Here's Tatum. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Tatum's a good ball handler. Manipulates the pace. I mean, gets to wherever he wants to go.
Rajon Rondo is checked in for Caldwell Pope. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Morris kicks to Smart. Irving for three. It's rebounded by Jay. Jay's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the inside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Smart.
At the line for your Lakers, Jay.
That's good from Jay. Both free throws good from Jay. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Boston. Over Rondo. No good from Irving. The Lakers in the lead. Inside, Jay. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Tatum against Ingram. Pass to Smart. To the middle. Free throw line jump shot. Horford, no luck.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. That's tipped. Jay, the pass to Stevenson. Count it, good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And the Lakers making a change here. Kuzma's checked in. Celtics trail by 4. Right side Irving. Bullseye. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half.
Torch from mid-range. I mean, that's almost unmatched. I mean, Irving is dead eye from that range.
Rondo on top. He's covered by Irving. Stevenson passes to Jay. In the corner, it's Ingram. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The shot's good from Jay.
Well, Ingram plays some point guard in high school. Right there, you see he's showing off his passing skills.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Rondo against Irving. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Harris is checked in for the Lakers. Lakers leading by 4. And stolen by Horford. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And so the Lakers take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And we'll see you next time.
So I got this full-size basketball court in my spot, right? And you know, I'm come over, you know.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here. Shaq's here. Kenny's here. Welcome to this edition of 2K Sports. Tonight we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers as they play against the Bulls in Chicago. For Chicago, this season has played out nowhere close to the way they'd planned it. They're third from the bottom in the Eastern Conference.
Place they call the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Welcome everyone to Noche NBA. A Latin theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Just a single game at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Bulls. You look at this team, third from last in the East, just not the way they had hoped this season would play out.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
Certainly not. And when you look at these two teams, they are very evenly matched. You know they'll want revenge tonight after losing the last game earlier this season.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Kuzma make up the forwards. Harris is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Jay in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Now here's Porter. After the miss from Jay, Porter finds Levine. Markkanen with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
He was really aggressive on the glass, too. He really racked up on the boards out there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
No good from Jay.
Unfortunately for him, the defense is slow to react, but he couldn't make them pay.
Thien passes to Lopez. Porter kicks to Markkanen. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Poked away and stolen by James. Here's Kuzma. The quick look, no good that time.
I mean, the mid-range jump shot, a lot of guys have a hard time knocking it down.
Passes it to Levine. Shoots over Kuzma. No good there with the step-back Jay.
Nice move inside. Has the defender beat, just fails to finish.
For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dunn looking over the floor. And there's the pass to Markkanen. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. It's all knotted up.
Everyone knows about Markkanen from range. Also has the tools to challenge inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And Lauri Markkanen, a 7-footer who can really let it fly. At Arizona, the most three-pointers ever by a 7-footer in a single season.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Jay, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Jay's got 6. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And Markkanen also setting records for three-pointers made by a rookie great.
A quick release, the ball comes off his hands so effortlessly. He's more than a stretch big as well. I think he's a shooter who just happens to be 7 feet tall.
Down low. And it's Levine that time on the assist from Porter.
You see Levine's filled out his frame, shakes off contact, and completes the play.
Down low, it's deflected. Kuzma passes to Jay. That one falls. 8 points for him.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
Now, here's Markkanen. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. And Jay gets the... Chicago trailing here. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Stevenson and LeBron, the veteran forward pair. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Ingram. And it's Jay in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
They wreaked havoc on the defensive end and really held the pace of the game in their favor for the entire game.
It's a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Jay in that last matchup against the Celtics looked like he was on a mission. He had 58 points and was his usual self on the defensive side with a number of steals. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it. He took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David, for another reminder of just what an unbelievable performance that was.
One that everyone's still talking about tonight. He dominated that game in just about every way possible.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see what he's got in store for us tonight. Maybe he tops himself again. I think he just might do it.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Arcidiacono. They grab their own miss. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to just one on the bucket from Harrison.
Love the extra possessions. Defense has them stopped, but can't control the boards.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here's Arcidiacono. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now here's Valentine. He's guarded by Stevenson. Carter, the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
When Lopez gets in that close, it's tough to stop him from slamming it home.
Last game for the Bulls, it was a loss to Detroit. LeBron kicks to Stevenson. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
The defense looks done right now. No hustle or real desire to get stops.
Lopez, no luck. Lakers leading by 3. And it's good once more. Nice make there from Jay. Jay's got 8 points here in this quarter. For Chicago, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the paint, here's Arcidiacono. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 3 assists now in this one. Pass to Ingram. Pass to Jay. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. It's good. Ingram's got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
And you gotta respect the level of concentration Ingram maintains at all times. Doesn't matter if he's wide open or pressured. This guy is a lights out performer.
And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above.
To the inside, Lopez. A rebound by the Lakers. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And I know the defense wasn't great, but yet and still, their ability to stay composed was impressive.
When things come too easy, it's easy to lose focus, but they held each other accountable and played hard.
Basket good. And that's now 20 points for Jay.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
For Los Angeles, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. First free throw is good. Well, it feels quite a while ago that the Bulls put up 72 wins in a regular season.
Well, the Warriors beat that mark 2 decades later, and that was a few years ago. But give the Bulls credit. They've been trying to put together a contender. It's just kind of hard to find another Michael Jordan.
Los Angeles leading by 9. Ingram passes to Jay. LeBron, good. James has got 15 points.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Without question, Jay displaying his skills today.
Yeah, they're going to have to talk about this. They got to find a way to get the ball out of his hands.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Hart's checked in. And it's Harrison with the ball for Chicago. Kicks it to Markkanen. Lopez outside. Valentine passes to Lopez. Here's Harrison. And again, no good by Chicago. Passes it to Bullock. Out to the right wing. There's the pass to Jay. The shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. And Jay gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chris Dunn's checked in for the Bulls. And the Lakers also making a switch. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Ingram. Valentine kicks to Lopez. Pass to Dunn. Levine wide open. And the three off target.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from three, and he didn't make it.
And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Jay.
You know, it just looking back at things, I'd be hard-pressed to find a more complete stretch of games by anyone in the league. He was getting it done and stuffing the stat sheet night in and night out on both ends of the floor. Truly a dominant run.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for LeBron. Buries it from three-point range.
This is where marketing is lethal. Good balance off the catch, smooth mechanics, soft touch.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. It goes on Denzel Valentine.
Los Angeles.
That was Reggie Bullock showing himself to be a terrific secondary scorer.
Doesn't try to do too much, hardly ever turns it over. He's gotten better at attacking and creating for himself and his teammates.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And this is what we've come to expect from him. This type of consistency from the line.
And Levine, here we go.
Zach LaVine, he has the mentality of a go-to scorer. He's got the confidence to take and make tough contested shots.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And examining his numbers this season, we can see that he's been an exceptional free throw shooter, right around 85.
Pass to Hart. Here's Jay, and it's sent back by Lopez.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
And the Bulls with another miss. And Steve, Zach LaVine, no lack of confidence, great range on his shot. What's the next step, you think, in the maturation of his game?
Without question, it's at the defensive end. A slender build, but has the tools to be a quality defender. It's about focus and the desire to be a two-way player.
Here's Valentine. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist.
And really just unselfish basketball on the interior. That's the kind of pass a coach loves to see.
Passes it to Bullock. Here's Hart. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Hart's got his second bucket tonight. Bulls trail by 8. Done outside. He kicks it to Levine. No good with the triple.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Lopez dishes to Levine. Done outside. In the corner, Valentine with it. Shot clock at 5. He dishes it to Lopez. Wants to get it to Dunn and does. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got his second bucket.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Jay. Tops in scoring, first in steals, and of course, he's the #1 shot blocker in the league. Just an imposing presence inside.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And, you know, this can happen on the road. You're out defending guys who have just gotten into a comfort zone playing at home.
Well, you have to have an aggressive mindset, and you have to try to disrupt their rhythm.
We get a break in the action, so let's take a look at the West and how the teams are stacking up. We take a look at the Warriors. They are the favorite right now to lock up the #1 seed come playoff time, sitting in first place right now and not looking like they, are going to be slowing down at all. And, of course, there's Los Angeles, right on their tail, vying to move up and take over if they get the chance.
And you know, for the Lakers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
It really has been amazing. Everyone just kept waiting for them to fade, and it never happened.
And Lauri Markkanen out of Finland, an extremely high skill level to his game. Smitty, is he a finished product?
Not at all. With his passion for the game, he's only going to get better and better. Some 7-footers don't have that drive. He does, Kevin.
Porter kicks to Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot. His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
LaVine finds Lopez. Back to LaVine. To the paint. Here's Markkanen, and it's blocked. Fires from 18. They get it again. Jay, and the layup is good. Jay's got the lead up to 11 now for the Lakers.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work, and he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
Here's Dunn. 20 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
He also was very good distributing the basketball, keeping guys involved and engaged all night.
Here is Porter. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Pistons in Detroit.
You know what? I also like how he attacked the glass, gave a terrific effort in that department. Serve and the defense there. He makes a terrific read.
Jay, the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
You got to be aware of Harris there. When he's got good positioning inside, you know he's aiming to break that rim.
Dunn kicks to Markkanen. Back to Dunn. On the wing, Porter. Clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying antics to narrow the deficit.
Not only does that dunk help in cutting into this lead, but it gives this team a real confidence boost, too.
Outside, Porter.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness.
And the first half is now in the books. Lakers lead by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow, as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it is checked in for the Lakers.
Jay.
And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his fifth foul.
Just a little too.
Jay.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Markkanen is the 4, with Lopez in the middle. Dunn and LaVine are the guard set. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Levine kicks to Dunn. Back to Levine, and stolen by Kuzma. LeBron drives in. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That was their 4th attempt of this half. They finally got one to go down.
Dunn passes to Lopez. Levine with it, covered by LeBron. Levine against Harris. Here's Lopez, rebounded by the Lakers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
LeBron passes to Jay. Good D by Lopez.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Inside. That one's not going to go. James with some nice D.
You know, a little off his game this quarter. Still trying to find a rhythm, though.
Smitty, walk us through what a typical NBA practice should look like and does look like.
Well, I think you come out, Kevin, first of all, they're spending a lot of time on making sure your body is ready to go into practice. And a lot of coaches love to start with offense first, and you can end with defense. And so that's where the intensity starts to pick up. And then last, it usually ends with some kind of shooting. So I think that obviously a lot of teams have different ways, but that's usually particular. You start with offense, you end with defense, and then you go into some individual work, and that's probably shooting.
Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass. Levine's got 9 points.
And you like to see this from Levine, attacking in the paint with confidence.
Now the pass to Jay, and he dunks it down.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
That's about as violent as a rim rocker as it gets. A real confidence builder.
And that one's good by Porter.
I mean, just a good shooter, taking what the defense allows. Finds some space out beyond the arc.
Done against Rondo. Kicks to James, to the middle. Gets it to fall in the bucket from James. James got 35.
Credit the vision of LeBron. Leave even one guy open, he'll find him.
They get a hand on it. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rondo. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Lakers, number 1.
Just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible shot. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
Dunn kicks to Carter. Got a piece of it. And now here's Rondo, the fast break opportunity. LeBron, no luck.
And that's the look this offense is designed to produce.
Always frustrating when you do everything right, yet just can't complete the play.
Levine feeling it out a bit. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Kuzma. Levine can't hit.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
He gets it in there. Rondo's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago.
Timeout for the Bulls.
Down by 15. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And look, you never want to see a team gut you this way. Really a good timeout.
Some of this is just a matter of toughness, a willingness to play physical inside, something we're not seeing.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Harrison comes in for Dunn. The Lakers also making some changes. And Stevenson's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Ingram comes in for Harris. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Markkanen against LeBron. Markkanen passes to Levine. Shoots it up. And that's good for 2. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Caldwell-Pope, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And Caldwell-Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
LeBron against Markkanen. Now here's Valentine. D right on him. Carter dishes to Markkanen. Levine inside the three-point line. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. From 13 feet, it goes down. Levine's got 13 points.
Another one for Zach. He has a scorer's mentality. Very dangerous when he gets into rhythm.
The shot's good from Jay.
He's in control when it matters, giving them a tremendous advantage right here.
Levine kicks to Carter. To the inside, stolen by Carter. Harrison scanning the floor. Outside, Levine. From downtown, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. James has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Smitty, there are a lot of funny guys that play in pro sports, and the NBA is no exception now and in the past. Who would you say is the funniest guy you ever played with?
Yeah, a couple guys, Kevin. There's some funny guys. I think one that stands out as far as just being a straight comedian, had guys laughing, was Ken Norman. And I think there's another guy that was extremely funny, but he wasn't trying to be funny, was Dikembe Mutombo. Some of the things Dikembe would say and do, it was just hilarious, and he wasn't trying to be funny.
And the basket is good. Jay's got 11 points here in just the second half.
That's great offense. LeBron does it over and over again, whether it be for himself or for one of his teammates.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Zach LaVine won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016. The second one against Eric Gordon, an all-time classic.
And the first one at the line is good. And Dr. J said it best. Zach LaVine is among the greatest performers in dunk contest history.
LaVine doesn't actually dunk a whole lot in regular games, but when he gets out in transition, though, step back. He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Over to the wing. Valentine wide open. He fires. Good on the three-point shot. Valentine's got 9 points.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Stolen by Markkanen. Here's Harrison. He's got 6. Pass to Markkanen to the middle. Here's Carter. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Jane.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And it's Ingram missing.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
Caldwell Pope passes to Jay. Lakers working the ball around now. Back to James, 6 to shoot. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Bulls trail by 15. Here's Valentine. Here's Carter. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. He's got 8.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Inside, stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Buries it down low. Levine's got 9 points in the quarter.
Sometimes when Levine doesn't want to challenge at the rim, he goes to the floater.
And the Lakers call time here.
And as of late, they have not looked good at all. Actually, they've been dominating.
And the worst part, they're starting to get down on themselves. Really need that one big play to spark some life back into them.
The Lakers making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 11. Pass to Hart. He kicks to McGee. Passes it to Ingram. To the paint, here's Jay. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
And he's been to the line much more here than he was in that first half. He's not playing nearly as tentatively as he was earlier.
The pass to Arcidiacono. In the corner, it's Levine. 4 on the clock from 11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Arcidiacono's got his 3rd basket of the night. There's 1:54 left to play here in the 3rd. Caldwell Pope kicks to Hart. Pass to Jay. Outside for Caldwell Pope. To the inside. And the shot is good from Jay. Jay's got 46 points.
Up by a bunch. He's still pushing the action, trying to impose his will.
With this big of a deficit in the score, you think the losing team would be playing harder. Nope, the opposite.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Lopez. Lakers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Pass to Jay. Back to Hart. Down low, 5 to shoot. Here's McGee, makes the most of the high percentage shot. McGee's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Right now he's being too passive and not looking for his shot enough. He needs to be more aggressive and get more shots up because he's shooting well.
And Robin Lopez, one of those dirty work. And so Los Angeles takes the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
I come around and rock it. You know, I come around and rock it. Now first the dip set split up, then the Zillion Banks lead to. I just been the same since the day I came in this game, and I just come in here to stay till I'm a combination of Kane, G-Rap, Reggie Noble, and James. Still has a shot to Kelly rolling in dreams. They tried to blackball me. I was they tried to run me out of my city. I was hood. So all I'm trying to say to artists trying to give me is hate. Even had to stand in line and wait. Cause this is God's work, handcrafted by karma. I'ma always be here laughing and clowning, laughing, I promise. And last but not least, I'ma finally retire my dad from out that post office, and that's on my mama. I live my life for my girls and my boys, and I took my soul back from the devil. Now the world can enjoy it. Can I rock it? Can I rock it?
AI.
Yo.
We need you in the press conference room. 5 minutes.
Gotcha. Be right there, man.
See you there.
It's a good game. Good game.
Everything is all set. They're ready for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
AI, at this point in the season, I think it's safe to say you guys are one of the real contenders for the title. What are you looking to do on an individual level to help the team achieve this goal?
Listen, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I've got a lot to learn. I've come a long way this season, but you know I can't stop and think about that right now. You know, I got to work hard, I got to dig deep, and I got to be ready whenever coach calls my number. So when I'm not playing, you know, you can find me in the practice gym, trying to work on my game, and you know, hopefully we'll be in the finals come June.
Hey, Spinelli.
Mr. AI, do you need any help making travel arrangements for the basketball playoffs?
Oh, nah, man, that's cool. You know, the team takes care of all that. Besides, we haven't actually made the playoffs yet,
Of course, you haven't.
Are you okay? Are you winking?
I'm not winking.
No, it's just one eye, man. Look, just relax one eye and just close the other one. Got it?
Yes.
Yeah?
Like that.
No, okay, you're still doing both. It's okay.
All right.
Yeah, keep working on it,
Thank
man.
you, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah, you work on that. You work on. I'll get this. All right.
No,
Keep working.
After you, sir.
All right, man.
All right.
Take care.
I'll work on that. I've got to work on that. I've really got to work on that.
What is that? Man, what are you doing here?
Hey, y'all, what's up, man?
Yo, Anthony Davis in my house. Man, Spinelli just lets anybody in. What's going on, man? What you cooking?
There's some gumbo.
Oh, yeah? Let me try some.
It's really, really spicy.
Psh, man, I saw you eat some. Let me have it.
Listen, it's too spicy.
Too spicy.
Too
If it's not too spicy for you, it's not too spicy for me. Come on.
All right, let's make a deal, then. You can't take a sip of water within the first 5 seconds of eating this.
5 seconds.
5 seconds.
Yeah, that sounds like easy money to me. Go ahead. All right, here we go. Gumbo. What? You didn't do nothing to it, right?
Nothing. 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Tried to tell you.
That was delicious. But ouch.
I warned you.
Woo!
Just tried to help you.
Oh, okay, so what did I lose? What was the bet?
Don't worry. I'll get you when you least expect it.
When I least expect. All right. In the meantime, I'm building my tolerance. Man, this must be what gave him that unibrow. Whew. Gumbo.